Goodness Games. Hey everybody, how are you doing?
Welcome to Oh My Goodness Games.
Rin's Root, Katawa Shoujo, the best playthrough. Why the heck is this visual novel our best viewed thing ever?
And we got the food.
You know it, baby. It's like probably, I believe this episode's gonna air at past E3, so how are all those cool game reveals?
Why are we talking like we're singing like we would in insurance?
I don't know who started it in the first place. Tommy, I'm scared. Help me.
Alright, seriously, let's stop. This is getting really annoying. Quickly.
Welcome, folks, to Oh My Goodness Games. Katawa Shoujo, Rin's Root. Where last episode, we smooched
on her cooch.
Shut up. No, and I'm worried that he saw, because doesn't that mean he'll probably get a cold, too? He kissed a girl with a cold.
I kissed a girl with a cold.
And I
got one.
Oh, God.
Hell.
Alright,
let's go.
I don't like this. Alright, so things are gonna get... I know there's a scene... I'm hoping this is not too long, but I know there's a scene. We're going back to a place that I like. I had trouble getting to sleep that night, so the next morning finds me exceptionally groggy. I briefly consider skipping class, but remind myself I was supposed to be a stronger person now. You are stronger. You just got a cold because a sick girl kissed you.
That doesn't kill you, makes you stronger.
I get up like a good boy and put on my uniform. Then I make my way to the main school building without eating breakfast. Well, that's not good. Always eat breakfast. I sit in my seat in classroom 3-3, waving a greeting to Shizune and Misha like I do every morning, and let the day wash over me. The afternoon classes are always longer than those in the morning, which is true regardless of whether I count it by the minute or by the number of doodles drawn in my notebook. Today I'm especially distracted as I keep thinking about Rin. Did I manage to properly tell her what I wanted to get that I want to get better? Did she understand a word of what I was saying? I think about the kiss we shared and what it means. She was so out of her mind, maybe it means nothing. But we've been getting closer lately. What does that mean?
It means you two should go get married.
I think about, okay, dude, they're like high school, dude. Being a little too fast there. I think about Rin more and more nowadays.
You should go study.
I wonder if she thinks about me. The ringing bells makes me flinch. Then realize that I haven't been paying attention during the latter half of class at all. I look at the assortment of sketches traveling up and down the margins of my notebook. The only thing I got done in the last hour. Feeling vaguely disappointed in myself, I pack up and get to the hallway. Oh, hey, what up? Rin is standing right outside the door, present stopping me in my tracks as soon as I spot her. Also, I was actually confused for a second, but I just realized, I remember that yesterday was Friday, they said. And I was like, wait, why are they at school? Oh, right, in Japan they go to school on Saturday. Man, that must suck. Their only day off is Sunday. Sundays are like the weekend for them.
Jeez.
Their postures relax as always, but I suddenly feel like I ate a crowbar. Hey, that's good. That's plenty of iron. I'm having a hard time meeting her gaze.
Hey, look, her hair acts as a hole she could use as a puppet now.
It's a Tamashi Muppet. Reminder, I have a plushie of one of my characters for my manga that you should totally read. The link's in the previous episode.
Alright, so you can stop milking it.
That's why I said the link's in the previous episode. I won't put it in the description to this one. Go to the previous episode and watch it there. She doesn't seem to have...
Ryan, don't be a sellout to your own product.
Excuse me, you opened one of the episodes with your own book.
Nah, Ryan, let's not open that can of worms again.
She doesn't seem to
I
have...
like saying that's fun.
She doesn't seem to have any trouble looking at me, but those dark eyes are making me feel flustered for no reason. It's hard to look straight at her,
It is a reason. He's in love.
It's hard to look straight at her, so I turn my face away a little. I don't know what I should say in this kind of situation. Then again, I rarely know what to say to Rin in any given situation. Hi? love that. Just her hello. I try to get rid of the awkwardness in my voice and evoke a more natural way of speaking. I suddenly worry about where I should put my hands. It feels like they're in the way somehow. How are you feeling? You were pretty out of it yesterday.
Okay. What do you mean yesterday?
You don't remember? She tilts her... I love that face too. She tilts her head to the side like a bird, looking somewhat confused.
Remember what? I have a pretty bad memory.
About yesterday.
What about yesterday?
I came to see you and...
I don't remember that kind of thing happening.
She really doesn't remember? I don't know if it's a good or bad thing, but I feel disheartened all the same.
I remember that I promised to show you one place, though. Did that happen for real? Maybe I just think that I remember that, and I really don't.
No, that was real too.
Okay, do you want to go now? You want to go?
Now?
Yeah.
Well, sure, why not? Is it far?
It's not.
Together, we walk downstairs and then outside. The usual summer day, wearing cicadas and all, greet us. It's immensely hot.
Cicadas.
It's immensely hot, and without the air conditioning, the classrooms offer. I start sweating immediately.
Hey, want to hear something interesting about cicadas?
What?
They don't bite, but they do have a little they do have that thing, that little like pokey thing that they use to draw nectar out of the tree. And if they bite you, it's not because they're not trying to bite you on purpose. They're just ignorant and think you're a tree.
Like sharks with eating humans. They actually think you're just a seal.
Mm-hmm.
Also, if I remember, cicadas are the bugs that only live for 24 hours. No, or what kind of bug is that? Shoot.
It might be a fly.
Yeah, there's a certain fly that can only live for 24 hours. Simply because it's born without a mouth. And it can't eat.
Hi, I have a 24-hour lifespan. Oh, cool. I'm a teenager. Ah, acne. Don't look at me. Hey, anybody remember that reference? Leave a comment below.
Hold on.
What are you doing?
Alan just texted me.
Oh, your girlfriend.
She's asking me, holy cow, it's 11 a.m. When did that happen? I said, after 10:59.
Good one. Cheers, mate.
Yes! Actually, how much have we emphasized that I have a girlfriend now, which makes playing this game so weird?
Why?
I don't know. It's the whole... I don't know, some people play these games to pretend they have a girlfriend. Well, I got a real girlfriend now. And it's a serious, big relationship.
Well, la-di-da.
She looks like Yuko.
Actually, I could see that.
No, don't you remember the first playthrough, the first time we ever met Yuko?
Maybe if you squint your eyes a bit.
Do you not remember the first time we ever met Yuko? I'm pretty sure we can go back to the episode. I don't know, someone double check for me.
What? What about it? What about the first episode?
The first episode we ever met Yuko, I said, doesn't that look like Ellen? And you're like, yeah, it looks like Ellen. Well, guess who I'm dating now?
You're dating Yuko. I mean Ellen.
Here, she's asking what I'm up to. She's
She
asking
should-
what I'm up
She should
to, but
cosplay as Yuko then.
that would be perfect. Here, wait. She's asking what I'm up to, and I'm telling her we're recording.
Ryan, you people and your phones!
Well, here, I'm gonna
Now you're a hypocrite.
vibrate.
You're a hypocrite.
Well, once she gets that response, she'll get the idea. All right, let's
You're a
continue because I like the scene coming up.
Okay. You're a
Start-
hypocrite.
We start along the tree-lined pathway that leads towards the dorms, waiting a bit on the two doofuses that are preventing the story from going forward.
Hey, shut up!
The cherry trees offer shade, the sunlight blinking through the holes in the canopy. The light creates a chaotic pattern of shadows dapped with bright places where the beams hit the pavement. Rin's eyes are wandering in every direction but mine. I get the feeling that's intentional. She leads me to the back gate once again, taking us through it and into the forest beyond. As before, the dropping temperature and drastically reduced levels of light make it feel like the forest is swallowing into its carnivorous belly. We headed uphill along the same path as last time, snaking around the trees and boulders, over roots and rocks, past wild undergrowth. Birds sing somewhere in the woods, solid as for the humming background music in the treetops. I have no idea what that word was, and I hope I said it right. We go past the small clearing in the big maple that's now called the worry tree. The climb steepens, then becomes easier again. I have to stop a few times to catch my breath, then hurry after Rin, who doesn't stop to wait for me. Soon, I'm out of breath again. Suddenly the trees end, and we emerge from the forest. The boundary of the wood is sharp and abrupt, as though a line had been drawn to mark it. The hill continues to climb up a little further ahead, but from here to the top, it's a rocky meadow, patches of grass and small bushes that look like they are growing straight from the rock. Oh man, I know this place! Oh, this place is gonna be important!
Like what?
We soon reach the highest point, with the forest behind us and the view of every direction opening in front of our eyes. The city lies far below. The city lies far below and away, lazily reveling in the quiet afternoon mood. Lazily reveling in the quiet afternoon mood. You can see pretty far from here. And the vista is beautiful. I wonder how high up we are. I breathe the fresh air and feel my heart rate slowly going back down. I think I might have overdone it a bit. A higher pulse is dangerous for me. I'm feeling fine right now, though. The wind picks up, ruffling my hair and causing the trees below us to sway. It makes the grass undulate in waves as the breeze sweeps across the hilltop. The sun shines from the open skies above us. A few clouds passing by to shadow it. What was painful heat before is now gentle warmth. I take a look around. The hilltop is pretty in the way nature often is. Unplanned harmony. It often is unplanned harmony found in the natural arrangement of things. The most striking feature is the abundance of small yellow flowers. They're literally everywhere. They're literally everywhere in this small meadow, and I can't help commenting on it. Wow, a lot of flowers.
Yeah. Do you know this kind? They'll fly away.
Yeah, dandelions.
There are not many of them at the school because they cut the grass so often. Nobody cuts grass up here.
The fragile-looking flowers will soon turn white and fluffy like cotton, and the wind will carry their seeds away. I crouch down to look at one tiny yellow flower, silently basking in the sunlight.
It's a dandelion!
That's a
Wait, is it really zooming in on a flower?
Yeah. Why not?
Oh.
There's not a hint of white yet, so still waiting for its time to be fulfilled. I brush my fingers.
I'm waiting for a bee to come and f*** me.
Wow, dude! Way to ruin the mood. Thanks.
You're welcome.
I brush my fingers against the delicate flower petals. I feel the soft texture in my fingertips. It feels nostalgic somehow. I hear Rin approaching from behind and stand back up to face her. She has a weird look on her face. Something on your mind?
I don't know. It's just... You look so sad all the time and become upset so easy. It makes me confused. And I really don't remember about much yesterday except that you came to my room, and it's now might be because of me, because I think that's why, because people don't really like talking to me, and you might be the same. That would be why I know people I'm talking about. Oh god, I can't keep up with it. That was a good word, but maybe you understand it when you not think so. If you want to say something, I don't know, now words are not like the same as though because something goes wrong and out the other way, not like the other thoughts. I'm trying to get it.
Just read it all, but normal, because I want to see what's going on.
I already know now when the words are not like the same as thoughts because something goes wrong in the way out, and it's not like the thoughts are really the thing that you should be saying. It's more like the idea of thought or feeling, and the idea of feeling. It's not any way of those because there's no word, there's no period in this. Unless you invent a new one, which is not really useful. So I've been thinking of doing things better than saying maybe because yesterday I took those pills and I was feeling strange. I might have done something that I shouldn't have because I don't know. It would have been better if you just said say the thought where there's no telepathy, there's no real telepathy, isn't there? I think that's terrible. It's useful at the same time, but it might, because understanding, it's easy to understand. It's not.
I grasp her shoulder and squeeze her hard to make her stop. I don't have the capacity to take all that in at once. Rin shuts up instantly. Take a breath. I'm not upset. Why would I be? I'm just a little confused, but it's all right. I wonder if I was making a face that she shouldn't like again. I guess I've been thinking about yesterday all the time. Alright, I wonder if I've been making... Okay, yeah, hold on. That whole thing made me lose my breath. Oh, God. Wasn't that adorable? Wasn't that adorable?
Yeah. It was a mouthful, that's for sure.
I wonder if I was making a face she doesn't like again. I guess I have been thinking about yesterday all the time. Maybe I've looked weird. I haven't had a mirror with me at all. I wish I had a mirror with me at all times. No need to get it said all at once. I'll listen, even if you talk slowly.
It just came out. Sorry. I'm okay now. I just wanted to say something. It didn't mean much. It's weird, isn't it?
She looks at me with a surprisingly timid expression. One I haven't seen before. I can't help but laugh a little. Yeah, it's weird. You are a pretty weird person, but there's nothing wrong with that. Thanks for being worried about me, but I'm gonna get better. I told you that yesterday, but I guess you don't remember that either.
I don't. I wonder what else I forgot. Hopefully nothing important like my no name.
Oh no, just a kiss.
That'd be terrible.
Well, you kissed me.
I did?
Yeah, you did. On the lips. I try to sound as matter of fact as I can, but I worry that I might be blushing again.
Did you kick me?
No! Why would I do that?
Then it's all good, right? It's okay, right? You didn't forget my name. I didn't forget. Right. Then it's all good, right? It's okay, right? I didn't forget my name.
She just brushes it off like it's nothing.
Yeah, it's okay. I wish I was more suave than I could. I wish I was more suave so I could come up with a better follow-up to that, but nothing comes to mind.
Hey, we all know what happens to the suave dudes in this game. Remember?
Oh, that's a callback to one of my favorite gags ever. Took me an hour and a half to make that, but whatever.
Just be thankful you're not a suave dude, man, because suave in this game is awkward.
I'll put a link to what we're talking about in the description. It's a good thing that
also put the time that it actually happened.
Yes, I've done that. It's a good thing that Rin has more to say. Makes me feel relieved somehow.
I think I should say sorry. I'm really bad with people. Some things are hard to understand.
Oh, I
like
just
jelly.
go up and hug.
Hold up!
Some things are hard to understand.
Oh, this one.
Like jellyfish. Do you understand jellyfish?
That's my t-shirt! She finally said my t-shirt thing!
Wasn't that also on your phone?
No. It's just a picture of her. She finally said the thing I made a t-shirt of! I guess not.
People are like jellyfish to me. I don't understand.
Now it's her turn to make a face I really don't like seeing.
I've never really had friends.
What about me? What about Emmy? I think I've looked this up. I believe I know the correct one. This one is an important one.
I want to say... Oh, jeez Louise.
Don't worry, you keep thinking. I'll just, Alright, I'm looking at it. I think if you think about it, this one's obvious.
What about me? I was gonna say what about Emmy, but then I thought, if I say that, what if she thinks that I'm not suggesting that I'm her friend?
Yeah. I mean, I think Emmy's pretty well her... I mean, maybe she means much. So you think this one?
I mean, my gut's telling me to say what about Emmy because she is an obvious friend.
Yes.
But at the same...
But we're also a friend, and we're right here.
Yeah. Well, so... Motherfucker! Alright, well, let's go with the first choice.
Alright, what about me? What about you, huh? Why is it always about you? Nah, I'm your friend for one. I mean, think about it. We already talk a lot. We already talk to each other. We already talk a lot to each other. We've even gotten upset at each other and then forgiven the other for it. That's an interesting one. We've got upset and have gotten over it. Wow, that's a strong one. That's what they call friendship.
It's really nice of you to say that. I've always been able to tell everything to pencils and paints and paper. They're my best friends. It's harder with people. I have to use words, and that's hard for me.
Yeah, I know. You told me about how you forget. Rin nods at me wordlessly, and I dare to attempt showing her a little encouraging smile. Wait, Rin nods at me wordlessly, and I dare to attempt to show her a little encouraging smile. I hope I do it properly. She doesn't reply in any way. I feel really glad. The distance Rin puts between herself and everything else has made me feel really uneasy ever since I met her. If we become real friends, I'm sure I can understand her more. Hey, yo. I'm sure... Okay, for what was going on with this mouse, okay. I'm really sure that this way, we can close the gap of understanding between us. My thoughts don't transmit to Rin. She seems lost deep in thought, wandering amongst the mist of yellow flowers covering the grassy hilltop. It's just as well. Time passes, the breeze making the taller grass sway gently in time with the wind. Rin hums a little song to herself so quietly that I can't tell what it is, if it's even anything at all. A stronger gust sweeps over the hilltop, and the sound of the trees and the wind buries the song away. I check my watch, more out of habit than anything else. It's 4:30 right now on this Saturday. It's 4:30 right now on this Saturday afternoon. Rin looks into the distant horizon with that odd blank stare of hers, as if she was looking at nothing at all. Her pupils are dark and quiet like a pair of deep, still ponds. I think I'm gonna quit the art club. I realized it when we had that argument last week. It was a good thing I tried it, but it's just not my thing, you know? I've had more fun getting to know you than actually doing the art stuff in there. But I want to stay as your friend. Would that be alright?
Sure. It was getting pretty creepy sure. It was getting pretty creepy anyway with you staring at me all the time.
Her comment makes me fluster immediately, but I managed to reply.
Classic Rin, being blunt.
Sorry about that.
It's okay. I'm used to it. You're not the first person who likes to see me paint. Yeah, are you gonna do some other thing?
I don't know. Probably not.
You are going to become better, right?
Sure.
Me too, you know. I'm gonna talk to that friend of the teacher and ask her to put my stuff in her place and work hard to get all that done. I decided that just now, you know. But I think I knew it all along.
So is she gonna do the artwork thing?
It looks like it.
I've had this feeling for a long time now.
I have this feeling inside my bones.
Yeah.
Goes electric, baby, when I turned copper, I clean.
I got something.
That's what she was singing! That's what she was humming!
I've had this feeling for a long time now that I'm going to change. Even if I hate it and don't want it, even if I wanted to, I would change.
Yeah, showing girl.
Like that I'm not enough the way I am. I think this could be a good way. I think this could be a good way to do it because it's like a straight line. Like I've learned all the things in my life so far for this. It's just art, and it's the only thing I really know. I know what I'm gonna do.
Dad, wow, my voice cracked there.
I know what I'm gonna do, so it's good. I'm not afraid at all. I feel like I always do.
Feels encouraging.
Is that weird?
No, not at all. Close my eyes and give in to the irresistible sensation that's been growing inside me all week long. I float up towards the surface of my own life. The pressure of being underwater slowly diminishes. The weightless sensation becomes stronger. I break the surface of the water, lifting my head into the sunlight and inhale deeply, breathing in fresh air as if the first time in a long, long while.
Oh.
Hey, you're closer. What are you doing? My lungs fill with oxygen.
I wasn't gonna kiss you again.
My lungs fill with oxygen, and open eyes to see Rin's peaceful, determined face. We walk down the slopes, carefully and slowly to avoid falling down. Rin in the lead, and me taking a few steps behind. Rin surely can do this. Even if she can't, she's going to pull through. I'm sure I can keep my head above water too from now on. The sun sets behind our backs, setting the world ablaze in its orange glow. I keep watching the back of the red-headed girl descending the path a few steps ahead of me. If it's only this much, this distance between us is definitely within my reach. Oh, what's happened? Oh yeah!
What?
Act 3. Distance. Rin's the Venus de Milo! She's posing like the Venus de Milo! You know that statue without the lady without the arms?
She's posing like a Venus flytrap?
The Venus de...
I know.
Do you not know
I know! I'm only kidding around, dude. Yeah, I know. It's a extremely famous statue.
That's so cheesy. The artsy, armless girl posed like the art... Wow, I wonder if that actually kind of works. The armless girl who's into art pretty much resembles one of the most famous art statues in the world, aside from the statue of David. Which...
I can't remember. The
also,
Venus de Milo, was that in Rome or France?
That would be... I believe that's Rome.
Okay.
That's the Italians. Yeah, the Italians did all that stuff.
Oh, you know what? That reminds me. I forget who painted it. The very famous Italian art in the painting of the Last Supper.
That's Leonardo da Vinci, I believe.
Me and my family, I think it was 2008. We took a trip to Italy. We took a trip to the Rome, to like we saw around the Rome place where the pretty much like half busted up what's that stadium? Giant ass stadium.
The Colosseum in
Colosseum.
The Roman
we went
Colosseum.
through a tour for everything, and we also through our tour we saw that painting face to face. It is a ginormous painting, and apparently it's so old. Like for like reasons, I think it's for like color diminishing reasons. No one's allowed to take a picture of it with flash on.
Yeah, dude, that thing's from the Renaissance. That thing is not farther. It's farther than the 1800s. It's over 1,000 years old. Anywho, some people were taking pictures, but in order to take an actual good picture of it, you have to have like a special license or something like that. Oh wait, probably a little too much on 1,000, but it's definitely in the hundreds. I don't remember the exact date. Also, one little thing. Hold on, go back for a second. Little thing also I just realized. Alright, so Rin is the Venus de Milo. He says the thinker. That's stupid. Yeah, I know. We're taking a while, Mudo. I know. Don't worry. We'll wrap up soon.
These stupid kids don't just go out the
Will
story.
you just end the episode already? Well, you had a moment.
Okay, Uncle Stu.
Making chocolate pudding. I haven't even voiced as him in a while. Well, folks, that's 6 episodes again, so we're probably going to take another little break from Katawa Shoujo.
Further ado, maybe we'll play some NBA Jam.
Oh, God.
Welcome to the SMAM.
Don't start!